Whether in a restaurant, in a wine shop, or at home, the wine label will provide you with some useful information. You'll find the name of the wine on the label. If the wine is vintage dated, that will also appear, and depending on the wine, as we'll see later, can give you clues to its character. Also on the label, of course, will be the name of the winery that released it, and some qualifier as to the involvement of the winery in its production. These qualifiers are not always indicative of quality. They just provide some basic information on which to make a judgment. When you see simply vinted and bottled by or cellared and bottled by, that means the wine was purchased from another company, perhaps aged, then bottled by the company on the label. Made and bottled by means the winery may have produced as little as 10% of the wine. Produced and bottled by, however, means the named winery fermented, aged, and bottled up to 75% or more of the wine. Estate bottled designates that all of the grapes to make that wine were grown on land owned by the winery, then crushed, fermented, and bottled at the winery named. Other special designations you'll see refer to special issues of limited quantity. Terms like reserve, private reserve, and vintage selection are common. Another special labeling is the single vineyard, now gaining popularity in California. This indicates that the grapes grown for that bottle came from the same single vineyard named. These kinds of label qualifiers are used by wineries to identify what they feel are unique tasting wines and often wines of higher quality. As you might expect, it also means these wines usually run a little higher in price. Another label designation that is increasing in use is the appellation or place name describing where in California the grapes for the wine were grown.